Right, how's everyone doing? Good, I hope, Right, I just want to talk about the new systems that Atari bringing out with My Arcade, the Pocket Station, the Mini Arcade Machine, and the Game Station Plus, right? Now, I've heard people say, who are these for, Well, they're for Atari fans, and it's this to celebrate 50 years of Atari, because each one of these systems has Atari 50 on it, It's for Atari fans who want to play Atari 2600 games on the go. Well, with the Pocket Station, if you want to play, if you're out and about, you can play a bunch of Atari 2600 games on the sweet looking handheld that has Atari 50 on it, And so that's who it's for, like short and sweet. So the thing that annoys me is that when I hear Atari fans ask this question, it makes me wonder, are these people fans or what? I mean, I don't know, but anyway, same thing with the Atari VCS, when the Atari VCS was first getting developed and when people finally got it, I'm hearing Atari fans say, who is this for? It's for Atari fans. It's for Atari fans, Fans that grew up in the 70s and the 80s and 90s. People that want to play every Atari game. You can play on the Atari VCS. That's who it's for. And again, the thing that annoys me is when I hear Atari fans ask this question. So, obviously, that answers my question that these people aren't fans at all, I don't get it, because these people are my age or older, and they say they have the Atari 2600 was their first system. Something like 90% of their stuff is all Atari stuff. Yeah, when the VCS comes out, the first Atari system over 20 years, they criticise it, so that's I don't understand, and it annoys me. Now I know they do because a negative video gets more clicks and views than a positive one, because negativity it goes on for a lot longer, whereas a positive video isn't as long and it's not as dramatic. So I think that's why these, I call them so-called Atari fans, ask this question, because they know that the Atari VCS is not exactly lighting the world on fire, but one day it might, and they say it's finished. It's not finished, So that's, I don't know, it just annoys me. See, I always point out positive videos about Atari because I'm a positive person, and I like backing things, 100%. And we know that by doing that, I'm not going to get as many subscriptions or likes because of that, but I don't care. That's how I feel, And I'm not going to be a hypocrite and say bad things about Atari when things aren't going so well, if you understand, what I'm saying. I'm really happy with the Atari VCS. As an Atari fan, I can play any Atari game I want. And that alone is a win for me. But it's also a Linux mini PC. I can play any game I want on it, which is a bonus, Yeah, these people say, who is it for? What can you do on it? So, I don't understand why these people back the Atari VCS in the first place. I don't understand why they're surprised that it's not good. I don't know. I don't understand it. Like, this year, 2023, right, Atari is going to be making more games for the Atari VCS, as well as indie devs. So, as a fan of Atari and the Atari VCS, you should be happy, you should be excited. You shouldn't be criticising them, saying that it's finished. And you shouldn't be criticising these new systems that Atari and My Arcade are bringing out. You know, you should be happy, you should be supportive, and you should say, hey, as an Atari fan, we can play games on the go with the Pocket Station, you know, which looks cool, which has the Atari 50 all over it. It's a celebration of Atari 50, you know, and it's a part of Atari. If you buy it and play it, then that's good for Atari, it's good for Atari fans, and it's good for everybody. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, so anyway, that's all I want to say about that, you know. And yeah, I'm trying to get all the stuff out of it. I'm making curry noodles, you know. I'm trying to get all the stuff out of the sachet, you know, without it going on the counter, you know. So it's tricky, and I'm trying to do this with making a video about why Atari fans say, who is this for, you know? Who is the Pocket Station for? Who is this mini arcade machine for? And who is this Game Station Plus for? Well, it's for Atari fans that want to play Atari games. That's who it's for. And it's if you're an Atari fan, you should be excited about that, you know. And to say, why do I have to buy this again and play the same games again? Well, then you're not a fan, you know. That's all I can say. You're not a fan of Atari or their games. Maybe you were at one point, but you're not anymore. So that's the only way that makes sense to me. We can look at the Xbox, Call of Duty every year, Battlefield every year. So, you know, people tolerate that stuff. You know what I mean? Like, you know, yeah, they I don't know, it's just confusing. But anyway, for every negative video that goes up about the Atari VCS or Atari, we'll put up a positive one, because I'm a positive person and I want to support Atari like I've always done. And we'll just say it again. Atari is not dead. The Atari VCS is not dead. There's going to be more games come out this year from Atari and the devs, and 2024. So don't listen to the people that are saying that's all over. It's not. So yeah, I just want to make a video about that, you know. And when the Pocket Station mini arcade machine and the Game Station Plus come out, I'm going to buy them, you know. Because before the Atari VCS came out, we had something similar from Blaze. We had a Pong mini arcade machine, we had a Centipede mini arcade machine, and we had handhelds and flashback systems and stuff. And I bought all those because I knew what it meant, that by doing this, I'm supporting Atari. Buying their hats, buying their t-shirts, you know. And I was waiting for years, and then finally they decided to make a new console, the Atari VCS, and I was really, really excited. I was really happy that I was one of the first people to back the Atari VCS on Indiegogo back in 2018. But even before I went live in Indiegogo, 2017, 2016, I was spreading the word that Atari are going to be making a new system, but no one believed me, you know. Even though I showed them the trailer, which was only a few seconds long, that was enough for me, you know, but people didn't believe it. They thought that stuff was made up. But it wasn't. Then in 2018, Indiegogo, you know, within one day, they got $3 million, and so many people were looking to give their money that it crashed the whole Indiegogo site. So that made me really happy, because that confirmed to me that there's millions of old Atari fans like myself that stayed loyal and put their money where their mouth is. Instead of all these, we call them fake so-called Atari fans that know that criticising it and jumping on the bandwagon that hate the Atari VCS, it gets them more clicks, it gets them more subscriptions. Well, that's how they feel. I can't change their minds, they can't change my mind. But I just think it's sort of foolish when I hear them say, who is this for? You know? Well, that's their my feelings on the matter, people have called me foolishly. I keep buying Atari games, the same games over and over again. I have we've got an Atari Fastback 6 and 2 Atari Fastback 8s. You say why? Because it's just the same games. Because I want to support Atari. You know what I'm saying? Because I want to support them. I used to say my argument, well, you buy Call of Duty every year or whatever, You know what I mean? How's that different? You know what I mean? So anyway. So to answer the question again, who is the Pocket Station for? Who's the mini arcade machine for? Who's the Game Station Plus for? From Atari and My Arcade. They're for Atari fans. They want to play Atari 2600 games, 7800 games, and arcade games. Now, with the Game Station Plus, you can do that. With the Pocket Station, I believe it's only 2600 games. And with the mini arcade machine, I think it's only Atari 2600 games. But it's awesome. You can play them on the go. It's celebrating 50 years of Atari, and it's giving Atari money so they can make games and more stuff. So that's who it's for. So to the people out there that are making videos about who is this for, that's who it's for. If you don't understand that, then you're not a fan, It's just, that's it. And when the Atari VCS finally do come out, same thing, who was it for? You know what I mean? Anyway, that's my video on that. That's who these new systems from My Arcade and Atari are for. It's for Atari fans that want to play their games on the go or on their television. It's to celebrate 50 years of Atari. That's who it's for. And the Atari VCS is also for Atari fans that want to play every Atari game, retro games, modern games, AAA games. That's who it's for. So if the people out there don't understand that or like that, then they're not Atari fans. That's all I'm saying. Right, so anyway, like I said, I'm going to end the video. So like I said, Atari, will always get my support, no matter what. And, when these new Atari My Arcade systems come out, I'll buy them. You know what I mean? Without a doubt. So yeah, that's it. So I hope everyone had a good day. Take care, bye bye.